Hey everyone, Lone Wolf Jedi here, and I'm currently doing this while I'm watching one of my one of the kids here, and um, just so I'm watching someone while he's playing. Okay, and let's get a little bit of recap going. Last one, we were attacked by a Hessian Lobo, and we ended up being, thanks to Jolter there, we were ended up surrounded by a ring of fire. Cue Johnny Cash. So we fought. I kind of easily, I would say I quite easily took him out. Should have used Grams instead of what's it? Oh fuck. Uh, Cleopatra, because I was just taking out one single enemy. But you know what? Hindsight 2020 deal. Okay, so let's get into the next one. Well, actually, after that, Jalta decided, oh, I'm going to put on my new outfit. And, unfortunately, okay, that's just dangerous. A couple of kids are running around here. One's towing the other on a razor scooter with just a little bungee cord thingy. The other guy is on a scooter. It's like basically one's riding around the razor scooter, towing the other one on a skateboard. That's very dangerous. But you know what? Not my problem. So, well, let's get into the next part of the singularity. Which is at the roost, and it's called Coloratura Disassembled Assassins. So that means I'm going to be using, you know what? Let's go with this level 90 NP5 Jolter. Anti-Rider, Anti-Caster, Anti-Assassin. Well, at least I got some buffs. No, let's switch it to that assassin. All right. I really don't need the K-scope on either Sanzong or Ludicrous, considering that they both have NP batteries. So, yeah. Let's do this. Section 7. Coloratura Disassembled. There are several ways of leading people into a trap. One is to cut off their escape route, making them think their current path is the only way forward. Another is to make them think their current path is the only way, so they should go forward, and stop them from considering other paths as options. I wonder which trap she will fall for. Not that it makes any difference now, of course, since she's made the wrong choice right from the beginning. What's this? You say you cannot trust me? Talk about the most reasonable advice in the world. I don't have anything else to add to that. I hate to admit it, but I agree with you. The very fact that our enemy has the same servant is grounds for suspicion. Has anyone ever told you that you two... Have I ever told you two that you have trust issues? Anyway, it doesn't matter. You still trust me, don't you, Master? More or less. A most practical answer. Very well then, let us go and defeat the Berserker of Shinjuku, so that you may trust me more. Who is the Berserker of Shinjuku, by the way? But first, let me tell you everything I know. While we do have a better chance of victory now, there are 3 of us. It's still only a chance. If we were to attack head-on, we would certainly be torn apart. Yeah, you're right. Indeed. Is it really that dangerous? Jean and Artoria are both extremely powerful servants. I don't like the odds of a head-on battle either, but I can't believe you would have no chance at all. Well, to put it simply, it's all about numbers. There are about 200 Coloraturas stationed in Kabukicho, and another 100 that patrol around Shinjuku on a regular basis. So 300 altogether. In other words, if we charge in head-on, we will be greeted by 200 Coloraturas all at once. Haha, needless to say, we wouldn't last long. Even if we serviced and died, Master certainly would, and without her, I'm afraid the game is over. That's not all. While these 200 Coloraturas are wondering about Kabukicho, they're also listening to a song playing from the loudspeakers. A song? Naturally, a song sung by the berserker of Shinjuku's beloved, our heroine Christine. Okay, never mind. Every time she finishes singing, the Coloraturas applaud. This repeats all day, every day. Yikes, talk about violating labor laws. As it stands, Kabukicho is presently an impregnable fortress. And if that weren't enough, the area is a maze of similar-looking buildings, any one of which could contain a number of Coloraturas. Not to mention, they can see us all clearly from atop the buildings. If we find ourselves in a situation with puppets coming at us from all sides, then it'll be the end of the line, Master, and I don't like that. I believe I've fought some of the patrolling puppets before. What else can you tell us about them? Oh yeah, I busted a few of them up myself. I fought them more than once too, and managed to fend them off before they brought in reinforcements. But no matter what, within 36 hours, they once again numbered 200. Quite the phenomenon, isn't it? And here's another bit of information. The Coloraturas assigned to patrol don't just keep Kabukicho safe, they also regularly abduct people. Why is that? Oh, I think you can imagine. And that is what I know about Kabukicho. So has anyone come up with a strategy that doesn't include attacking head-on? Snaking in? I'm afraid that with 200 puppets to contend with, that would be all but impossible. In that case, I shall cut them all down with my Excalibur Morgan. Unfortunately, that won't work either. Even if you obliterate all of Kabukicho, the Coloraturas and the Berserker would survive. Besides, I'm sure you too have noticed the abnormality that permeates within all of Shinjuku. While it may not be the Age of Gods levels, at Age of Gods levels, for Tokyo 1999, there's an impossible amount of magical energy swirling about. That energy has been pouring into concrete buildings to the point that even they now harbor it. Thus, I am forced to conclude with that your sacred sword can do little to wreak devastation in Kabukicho. Yes, I suppose you're right. Oh, so you admit that you're a weakling. I guess it does take courage of a sort. And I suppose you can do better with your little matchstick. It's more than hot enough to melt you, ice bitch queen. Easy there. You stay out of this. I think I may have a suggestion. But first, there's something I'd like you all to do. Bring back one Coloratura without harming it. And why do you want us to do that? Kabukicho is dominated by illusions and puppets. So to see it clearly, we need a puppet of our own. Ugh, what a pain. Very well then, come with me, Master. There are a number of materials I'll need to modify it, so I'll go and find those in the meantime. That shouldn't be too difficult, since the local merchants have them for sale. I'm still surprised that the Count of Monte Cristo said that we shouldn't trust him. Perhaps he knows Archer's true identity. I mean, that guy's a puzzle in and of himself. Well, whatever. If he's going to betray us, it'll be at a crucial moment. Until then, we can keep using each other. Shh, Coloraturas. Please don't. Somebody help me. They're taking the people away. I know we have to stop them, but Yeah, that's very kind of you. Just don't blame me if you get caught up in a big mess. I see you're preparing for battle, even as you say that. Perhaps you're kinder than you let on. Alright, it's time to capture a coloratura. Wait your orders, master. And here we go. No, I guess I'm running around on a bike. And we've just got 3. Oh, shoot, they are very powerful. Actually, I might need to do that with when they use their abilities. Put that on. Increase death success rate. I might do that. Alright. Let's go. Garden of Avalon to boost him up. Oh, I inflicted Ace of Death on one of them. Nice. Okay, don't know if I... Oh, wow. Let's see here. Yeah, you don't really want to use let's go ahead and do this. One thing I like about these characters, I can easily arts well they're being arts decks. I can easily use their. All right, this one's pretty easy. Oh, I forgot to do that. Oopsie. Oh well. Anyway, here we go. How many turns has this been? 5? So I remember to use it 4 turns later. Nice. Oh, and that was without the boost. Nice. Alright. Okay. Not bad at all. Alright, we've captured a puppet and helped the people escape. Endure sounds like something the Count of Monte Cristo would say. What? What's going on? It's nothing. Master, I shall carry the coloratura. Why don't you kill some time at the bookstore? Huh? What are you talking about? Let's get going already. Ugh, such a pain. Oh, are you capable of anything all other than sheer ineptitude? Where did that come from? Welcome back. I'm all set and ready to go. Sorry, background stuff. Here, Colorado. Just as I thought. So you knew that when you made us carry it? What a depraved little man you are. I figured it would help us to know just what sort of opponent we're up against. See if we felt what's beneath its face. The hell? What is that? That's a human brain, and not only that, its eyes and nerves are all human too. Master, I encourage you not to look too closely. You won't soon forget the sight. Now do you understand, Zaloria? That berserker's turning people into puppets. First, he strips them of their skin, then he removes their bones, leaving only some muscle and nerves, which he then packs inside an empty mannequin. When he's done, he has a new autonomous marionette. Cybermen, perhaps? It's like, anyone getting hints of Cybermen right now? I know I am. One that sings, no less. This leaves us with two questions. First, what is his goal in doing this? And second, is it possible to save these puppets? For the first question, ordinarily one would think that humans move better than puppets. However, now that I've dismantled this one, I can see that this is not the case. The more I look at it, the more his artistic sensibilities shine through. What do you think, Leonardo da Vinci of Chaldea? Yes, I see what you mean. Much as I hate to admit it, this handiwork shows true artistry. Da Vinci, what do you mean? This is most likely based on loathing and fastidiousness. Loathing of the human form and fastidiousness is in thinking of non-human humans is beautiful. These two things overlap, and as a result, him creating these things is nothing but a mere hobby. So there is no meaning to them? There's no such sense expecting such a thing from a berserker. Especially not one quite so mad as him. Now, as to the second question, is it possible to save these people? No. Once someone is turned into a puppet, they'll remain a puppet until their death. For starters, the process of making them into puppets shatters their minds beyond repair. They're not alive. They are being preserved in an undead state. What hope of rescue could there be for them once they've seen their very bodies disassembled? No, they are very much dead and broken. A horrific crime, but since they are already beyond hope. Master, would you think of misusing this puppet for our own needs? Misuse? Hold it. What exactly do you have in mind? I mean, to plant a bomb inside this puppet. Huh? These puppets return to Kobukicho at regular intervals. Once our armed puppet sneaks in, kaboom! It'll wreak havoc among the puppets and give us a chance to assassinate their queen. This way, we can take out the berserker of Shinjuku. It does make sense. Wait, that's... Yeah, I guess that'll work. This thing stopped being human a long time ago. Any semblance of who it used to be is gone. It's nothing more than an empty husk now. And it's even worse than evil spirits and stuff like that. At least those still have their own odorous personalities. But this thing is completely empty. Nothing we need to concern ourselves about. Tell me, Archer Shinjuku, what is it you would have our master choose? Proof of her willingness to get her hands dirty here in Shinjuku? I assume you've heard the expression, fight fire with fire, yes? Ah yes, well-worn classic. To destroy evil, one must use a different form of evil. There's also a saying in the medical community about how poison in small doses can be a remedy. It's the same principle that gave us penicillin from blue mold, and anticoagulant though beds from leeches. For that matter, vaccines are nothing more than poison administered in small enough doses to trigger the body's defenses, giving it protection against stronger poisons. You have already proven yourself to be more than worthy of being a master. But you have yet to demonstrate your willingness to wade through the muck that is Shinjuku to achieve our goals. So, can you push the button to detonate such a bomb? Now then, we'll take some time to modify this puppet. Feel free to think it over in the meantime. Or? Master, I suppose this wouldn't sound very convincing since I'm not there with you, but you'll always be my master, the one who reached out to me on that day. No matter what happens here in Shinjuku, that part of you will always shine forth. I'm still a long way from repaying the debt I owe you, but that much I know for certain. Thank you. Not at all. I wish I was there more I could do to help. Okay, let me rephrase. Let me do that again. Not at all. I wish there was more I could do to help. All right, the puppet is ready to go, Master. Shall we? Let's go. Okay, Master. Here's the detonator. I'll tell you when it's the right time. And all you need to do is press the button. Don't worry. You won't be killing any people. Though I'm sure you'll find that little solace. Anyway, it's time. Let's go liberate Kabukicho. There, they're all over 100 hit points each. That was pretty easy. Of course, then I took Nidacris with me. Nidacris and Sanzong. Nidacris killed 2 of them. Nidacris killed instant death 2 of them. Sanzong took out the other. Alright, we're now going to Kabukicho. That will be the next video. Let's find out who we're going to be facing. Looks like more assassins. Probably more of those puppets. So, that'll be the next video. Till then, as always, saying thank you all for watching. Take care of yourselves.